Guys, how are you? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it is the very last day of our virtual summer camp. So I hope you've been enjoying it. And guess what? If you and or your cousins, your friends, vecinos, amigos, whoever want to go back and look at all of the videos, feel free to do so, and also help other kids get involved, and maybe they can watch and take their and do their own virtual summer camp, because the videos are definitely available. Please go back to all of the videos and like every single one of them. All of those presenters presented just out of the love and care for their heart. So shout out to the Atlanta Gladiators, to Marietta Murton, the artist that helped you with the origami, Oscar Castillo, who helped you with engineering and let you see the world of gaming and how our world is all about STEAM and all of the things that you're going to be able to do in the future. And of course, we cannot forget Alpha, who did inspirational videos every day. So there are these Latino movers and shakers in our country, and they contributed their time to inspire you and share their stories and their journey. And of course, last but not least, the Hacemos from AT&T, which is like a like a like a club for grown-ups at AT&T, and they did the coding on Monday. And of course, you know me, Nury Castillo Crawford. I am the Director of Academic Support for Gwinnett County Public Schools, and I lead the Hispanic Mentoring Priority. So if you would please go back to every single video, like the videos, and share them with your friends. That will help us a lot. And if your parents are listening, si están escuchando padres de familia, por favor, háganle like a los videos de YouTube y también ayuden a compartir con otros niños que quizás quieran hacer cosas en casas que son no solamente académicas o en tema de aprendizaje, pero también que son divertidas, okay? All right, so today is the last day. I'm hoping that you've been reading the book Wonder. Oh my gosh, I love that book. It's so timely because right now we need to start focusing on how we can do better as Americans and as people that live in our communities, to be kind to one another and support each other and not tear each other down. And each one of us can make a difference, right? We have to start with ourselves. So at the very end of this, I'm going to show you a few work samples that you have submitted. And if I show your work sample, your parent needs to email me your correct mailing address. I have mailing addresses, but I just want to make sure that I have the correct one. And so tell your parents to email me or WhatsApp me your correct mailing address for your gift card. Okay, you're going to get a $10 gift card to McDonald's. So congratulations ahead of time for that. So let's go ahead and get to the conversation at hand. So let's see if we can switch, maybe not. All right, I can't switch the view, but I want to show you something that's very interesting to me. All right, here we go. Can you see this? Let me see if you can see this. There we go. So, why isn't Daisy at the end of the book? Do you remember who Daisy was? Daisy was who? Yeah, the dog, the family dog. And so what happened to Daisy? Many of us have pets that are part of our family. So Daisy passed away, and it was very hard on the entire family. She actually passed away during the middle of a family argument where Augie was very upset about not being invited to his sister's play. Do you remember that? I have a dog. His name is Oreo. He's 14, so he's getting older. But definitely makes you think about life, death, and how short life is, and what we need to do to be happy during the time that we do have, correct? So that was an emotional time for me to read that part of the book because, like I said, I have a dog and I love him very much. And one day he will have to, pass away. And so it was very emotional for me to read that part of the book. And if you have a pet, whether it's a dog, a cat, a hamster, a pet iguana, I don't know, maybe you have a boa constrictor, which I hope you don't, it definitely, you get connected to your pets. And the second question is so timely because moms, you know how your mom is, you know how moms are. Moms love you regardless, and to moms, you're everything. The second question is, why does Augie's mom call him a wonder? And what is the first hint that other people don't see Augie the way his mother sees him? So, think about that. Why does Augie's mom call him a wonder? And what is the first hint that other people don't see Augie the way his mother sees him? All right. I think that moms have a gift of being able to see who their kids are on the inside, meaning your character, your values, the way you carry yourself, the way you react to other people and you engage with people. So moms aren't really, looking for what the world thinks as someone is being beautiful or handsome. Moms want you to be a good person inside. So I think Augie's mom, of course, sees him that way. And he's a wonder because he has a lot of medical issues. Remember, he's had like so many surgeries. So it's almost like a miracle. He's a wonder because he's still alive, even though he's gone through so many medical complications. And number 3, what can you do to make this world a better place? And do you believe in the power of one? So here with the mentoring program, we believe in the power of one because we believe that one person can make a difference. Kind of like I feel like I have the power of one because I think about the ways that I can support you, and I'm open to listening to the ways that I can support you. So I definitely encourage you to always connect with me and let me know what you want to see, what you want to learn, how I can help you and your family. So I believe in the power of one, and I believe that each one of us, if we're brave enough, we can make a difference. I say brave because sometimes it's not always easy to make the changes that we want to see in the world. But we have to speak up and we have to be strong and use our inside voices sometimes to make ourselves be heard. So, what do we expect? Your call to action is to make sure that you get up each day and look in the mirror. Sounds simple, right? Look at yourself and tell yourself aloud, I am good enough. I have room to grow like everybody else on this planet. But today, I am good enough. In order to love our families, our communities, and the rest of the world, we have to start with loving ourselves just the way we are. We are enough, we belong, and we deserve to be successful. So I hope you're thinking about that because I think that's so important. You have to be able, in order to be able to stand up to bullies, in order to be able to stand up to your own insecurities and thinking maybe you haven't learned something, so you're feeling funny about not being like the best at something in class. You have to tell yourself that you're good enough today and that you're going to try harder and you're going to ask for help. Because if you need help, you need to ask. And if you can't ask the person in front of you, whether it's your teacher or your friend or whoever, then you have to find someone that will listen. I want to be that person. I would love to be the person that you think of, oh my gosh, I need help, I'm going to ask Ms. Crawford. And then maybe I can help you connect with someone at your school, or maybe I can find the answer for you. All right, so let's talk about who the winners are. Okay, first of all, we had a lot of great entries, and I'm super proud of every single one of you who have submitted your work. So one of the first things that you did this week was the coding. Remember I said AT&T? So let me see if I can get the camera right. So this submission or entry came to us, but I didn't have a name. So I definitely not only need your address, I need your first and last name so that I know who to give kudos to. But that was a good picture, and I'm glad that you did your coding. All right. Then we have this one, origami. I mean, these three students did an amazing job with their origami. They did a good job. So I definitely need a name for all three of them to make sure, um, because maybe only one person is part of the summer camp, but I don't know. Maybe all three of you are, but I just need names, okay? And then the last one I know, Diego. So Diego and his family kind of worked on the origami together, which was amazing. This is a picture of he and his dad. So Diego definitely did a good job being part of the camp, and he made it a family thing. All right, so that's that. Now, we have a couple of other entries. Can you see this? Let me see. Yep. This one is by Olivia Golan, who is a rising sixth grader, and she wrote the poem with like the two sides of her. Olivia being happy and then being sad. And for the happy, she said, Ohana, love, interesting, victorious, interact, and amazing. And for the sad part, she wrote gloomy, ordinary, anxious, lonely, enemy, and nag. Certainly, she is not a nag. I know Olivia, and she's an amazing person. All right. This one was submitted by, let me see, I remember reading his name. Yeah, Isaac Hernandez Veron. He's in Summer Hour. And this is his submission and his research about the treacherous Collins syndrome. Remember, this is what Augie has, among other things. And so he did an amazing job, and he did a really nice, presentation here that he submitted. So make sure, Isaac, that we have your contact, your email, your mailing address, please. Gabe Baez, he's a rising ninth grader at Mill Creek High. He wrote, hold on, let me turn this phone off. I'm sorry about all the phones. He wrote, there are times when everything goes absolutely horrible, but I can bring myself up and feel the bliss and euphoria of being me. But knowing that deprecating feeling that there are people treating you like an animal, looking at you with disgust, it does not and will not ever matter. I will always have people loving me for who I am, like Summer, and even then, I don't ever need someone's validation. I love being me. I love this. I wish I could understand. I wish I could love myself. Why can't I be secure? How do you find happiness within yourself? I believe, I love, I am courageous, I am a wonder. I mean, wow, Gabe. That one's powerful. Very good. I love it. And that's the great thing. I feel like if you have family support, even though sometimes family gets on your nerves, I know because I have family too. Family's always there for you. And I love family because of that. This one is by Oscar. And I'm trying to read. He's at Lilburn. Oscar, make sure we have your address. He did a research and presentation on the treacherous Collins syndrome in this format, like a tripod. The causes, the life expectancy, and genetic makeup, and the treatment. And yes, he's right. The treatment are surgeries, therapies, and just like Augie, used hearing aids. All right, next one. The next one is a poem by Valerie Munoz, and she's at the Path Academy. In a way, it's slow, and in my time, school is what hurts. When they see I come close, they turn around and talk some more. Family is my pride, and that keeps me up. My dignity, I have found a voice within them. Love is what keeps me going. You have built me up just to fly. Valerie, make sure we have your mailing, your mailing address, please. Make sure your mom emails us that. This is another research on the treacherous Collins syndrome by Nancy Farrell at Lilburn, and she did a really good job as well. I'm trying to see something really quick and I don't see it. All right. Yeah, that's Oscar. Okay, so if I called your name, if we saw your work, please make sure we have your mailing address. Otherwise, we don't know where to mail it to. Okay. Um, have an amazing rest of the week. Remember to have your parents follow us on Facebook at the Hispanic Mentoring Priority Group. Check out the YouTube channel. Like all the video, guys. This is how you can help us. And if your mom has not, your mom or dad, or whoever helps you, maybe your mentor, if you have not signed up for the summer camp on July the 6th, which will be all coding the whole week, free coding camp all week long, make sure to check out the Facebook Hispanic Mentoring Priority Group or the WhatsApp messages I've been sending to all the mentees that are registered mentees. And if you've not registered to be a mentee with our Hispanic Mentoring Priority, you need to have your parent help us get you registered so that you won't miss out on anything that we do all year long. Definitely have your parent email me if you need any of the stuff in writing and any links to get you registered and get you ready for the summer camp coding version starting July the 6th. Anyone 5th grade and up needs to register. Let me know if I can help you. Disfruten el fin de semana, and I will talk to you soon. Congratulations to all the winners. Email me your address, and I'm glad we are at the end of our summer camp. Bye, guys.